showing you how to play a song in slack key called Kealoha. So here we go. First thing to remember is that we're in slack key guitar tuning. So we're in Taropatch, which is an open G. So from top to bottom, the chords will be D, G, D, G, B, D. So it should sound like this. And all together, open, that makes an open G. So I showed you a little demonstration of how the song Kealoha is played. It's kind of like a slack key classic song, and if you're just starting out in slack key, it's a really great beginner song to learn. So let's take a look at the first part of the song. So one of the great parts about Kealoha is most of it is actually played on this first string, the bottom string. And you're just going to be moving on that bottom string on the different frets. So right here you have your 5th fret. So the first phrase we're going to learn, it goes like this. So you're just plucking 5, 4, 7. 5, 4, 7. And just practice that. The next phrase, you're going to keep on the 4, on the 4th fret right here. Do a hammer on to the 5th. If you don't know what a hammer is, once again, it's when you pluck the string, and before the sound goes away, you put your finger on that string. So, like that. So again, the first phrase was. The next one is. You can do a hammer and a little pull off. Just like that. And then you're going to come down to the 2nd fret and then open. So the first one is, second part is, once again, a little bit faster would sound like this. So just practice that. Now the next part, we're going to do another hammer, but it's going to be on the 2nd string, 1st fret, right here. So 2nd string, 1st fret. You're going to pluck the 2nd string open, and you're going to hammer onto that 1st fret. Just like that. Then you're going to hit the 1st string open and pluck on the 1st string, 7th fret. So once again, so hammer on to the 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st string open, 1st string, 7th fret. All together, it'll sound like this. One more time. And one more time. Then you're going to do a vamp. If you go back to some of my previous videos on slack key techniques and vamps, you'll learn some basic vamps. But right now, we can just use the simple one. Then after you finish the vamp, you're going to pluck 1st string, 9th fret. So all together. Then for the second part of that verse, you're going to repeat that first phrase almost exactly, but with one part different. So it'll sound like, just like that. But instead of going next to the, you're going to bar the 2nd fret entirely, which means you're going to take your finger and cover all the strings. and it helps to maybe press down or piggyback with another finger. So it should sound like that if you strum it. So it'll go. Now this part might be a little bit hard, but you're going to use your pinky, stretch out, and hit the first string of the 5th fret. So and then you're going to end with a vamp. One more vamp. So all together it'll sound like this. If that move is too hard, the one where you bar and do the, it's too far of a stretch for you. It's kind of something that takes getting used to, but if you can't do it, if you really can't do it, then just bar on the 2nd fret, forget about this part, and just do like a little bit of picking. So if you didn't do that part, it would sound like this. It still sounds good, it's just versus, you know, that little move right there adds a little accent to it to make it a little bit fancy, but it's still fine if you just do rather than, or sometimes I can even go, if I slide, or you can really do anything. And one thing to mention is there's a lot of vamps in this song. You know, after the first part, you do a vamp, but you can really mix and match any of the vamps. So you can do, or you can do like a, or you can just stick to the one that I was doing. Or like a, but if I mixed and matched it, here's a little demo of what it would sound like. So it still sounds good, it still works if you mix and match vamps and do different things, but that's pretty much the basics of the song. And you can try out fancier stuff when you feel ready, or mix and match the vamps, but that's kind of how Kealoha goes. And remember, I taught you just the basics of the melody. I didn't really teach you how to incorporate bass, but it's that same 5-4, 5-4. So while you play the song with the bass, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.